Hello, everybody. I am Sun Psychic Jean, and please welcome to Friday Psychic Triad. And
Yes.
welcome my co host, Pure Visionary Teri Lee, and Kigaru Spiritual Journeys, Terri Suzuki. So nice to have you ladies here. It's so much fun to be the host of this psychic triad. I'm always delighted to host both of you, and it uplifts my spirits every time I know that we're coming up to our fun Friday together.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
I look forward to it as well. And I love it when you host, Jean, because I cruise.
I
I just
know.
back, sit back and relax because Jean's got the wheel, everybody.
It's a little extra. It's a little extra. So I just want to say welcome to everybody who's here, and we are taking messages from your. If you would like a message from your loved ones, we're taking requests to get messages, and please provide the name and relation. Also, if you would like a message from your spirit guides, angels, or just a regular personal question, we just don't do anything political or medical or third party. Questions will be chosen at random and kindly use caps and emojis. So thank you. And Jessica Lynn, she was the first one out of the box.
Well, hi,
Hi,
Jessica.
Jessica. So nice to see you. CJ is here. Kim B is here. Craig Dixon is here. He gets all three of us in one hello. So nice to see you. And Dora is here. And
Oh, yeah.
let's see. I gotcha. And Carter Deluxe is here. And Carter, I did respond to your email. I didn't know if you got that. Check your junk box if you didn't see it. Okay. Very good. Tina McSee is here. Hello. And if you are just watching or what is they call that?
Lurking.
Lurking. Just say hello so I know that you're here. It's so nice to see everybody. Chick from Ohio. Look at this. I wonder, are you underwater, Chick from Ohio? I hear
Wow.
Ohio is getting inundated, as well as the Carolinas and Georgia. I had to cancel my earlier show today because of my co-host Nancy from Macron's Intuition was having
Oh,
some flooding and was not certain she would still have power there.
I didn't realize
So,
she was there. Yes, I would like to request that we all, silently in our own way, say prayers for everyone right now who are going through some horrific situations. And there's a dam that's breaking, and it's kind of beyond saying catastrophic sounds minimal at this point, but we can uphold the light and pray for strength for the people who are helping them and coming to save them, and also wisdom for the people who are caught in situations like that to know what to do.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And it brings us all together and it unifies us as one humanity, one race. We are humanity and we are one. Water Lily is here. KK is here. I'm not sure if I said Tina McSee. Julie Hamill is here. Hi, Julie. And Tina, I got that. V Perez is here. Tampa, Florida, doing okay. Thanks, V Perez, for letting us know. It's nice to hear how, it's probably, it's sometimes, even though the storm has passed, sometimes the flooding takes a while.
Oh, yeah.
And Amanda is many prayers being offered. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Good.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah. And it's been raining here and it's expected to be raining for the next couple of days, but
Wow.
I'm not complaining. It's okay. We're not getting, I think it's just like remnants. I don't think it's the hurricanes coming here, but
No.
I'm
This is
laughing
a
at
big
myself
one, though.
because,
It took a large swath of the United States is affected by it, so
yeah, we're getting a
peace
tail
out.
of it, but we're not getting a direct, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
hmm I think Tennessee and Georgia and
Oh, yeah.
Ohio and West Virginia, all of that, right? It's right around
Carolina,
us, but
North Carolina, yeah.
mhm.
Oh.
So are you ladies ready to get started?
Yeah, if I
Yeah.
could, please, Jane, just quickly thank everyone out in the chat. I'm seeing your names go by. I recently My brother recently transitioned to be with other family members on the other side, and many of you sent your condolences and your comments to me. And yes, thank you, Water Lily. And it means so much to me. And the days that it was coming through, it would always a message would come through when I needed it from someone. So, dear ones, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet. Thank you all. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And Dora, if you're still here, just say hello when we call your name or pick your question. If you can just say hello so that we know that you're still in the chat, especially on mediumship questions. That'd be great. Lark Kemper is here, and Cody Mitchell, Suzanne Fortier, Lucy is here. So nice to see everybody.
Yes.
And Miss Sherlock, I see you. Okay, Dora, thank you. So Dora says, can I get a message from my mom, Ramona? Ramona Romero. Wow. Oh, no, that could be your married name, but. Just bear with us. The first one takes a bit.
Dora, I'm hoping that you could validate as we read. So we'll just begin to tell you what we're feeling or hearing, and then you could say yes or no, or you're not right, or whatever. Because I have a question for you. I'm feeling when I tune into Ramona, for some reason, I'm feeling a great deal of space. Now, it could be that she's beginning to explain how it feels where she is, or is it possible that she passed on her own, alone, or there was some kind of situation involving? I don't know. I'm just feeling this great deal of space. It seems she might be describing where she's at and what she's feeling.
Well, I have to say, Terry, I felt a very expansiveness too when I kind of
Yeah.
first tuned into her.
Yeah.
But
Thank you.
then I also some of the evidence she's giving me is I feel like she was a really spicy person. And I'm not even quite sure how to describe spicy, but maybe she passed at a nursing home. That would be a fairly large space, but people would be around her a lot.
Can you let us know, Dora, how if she was alone when she passed, or if there was? Oh, at a nursing home. Okay, there it is. That's it then. So that was that space that there was no family member there, and I'm not saying she's saying that's a negative thing. That's just something she came in with, the validation of the time that she passed. Okay, so we'll go forward with that. Yeah, I'm getting spicy too. Sassy.
Or
Music.
or lively. I
Yeah.
can't just like she could have been the life of the party when
Mhm.
she was younger, and
That's exactly what I was hearing and feeling, was just like, maybe she was the party maker, right?
maybe.
Music and laughter and, um her
Mhm.
spirits were high. Her soul loved to be filled with joy and fill others with joy. That's kind of what I'm getting. Um, oh, and she loved to dance. Beautiful.
Uh,
Okay. Oh, and her brother left the room when she passed. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll go in and I'm gonna ask her about that, now that I know that I definitely have her. What? Okay. So what she's relating to me is there were a large group of family members on the other side, and she was aware of both uh, dimensions at that time that some your brother was there, and she felt that, and she wanted to be there with. Yet at the same time, she said when he left the room, they came in, and I was able to go with them. So it wasn't like she was lonely or sad or alone. That wasn't the vastness. I think she's saying that was the time she chose to go because they all came close. She's telling me they all came very close. They offered their hands. I don't know if you can validate if you have a lot of family members on the other side, but that's what I'm feeling. Like she just realized that they were there for her, and it was time to step out. I heard step out. That's a good way to put it.
Wow.
Thank you, Suzanne, for your generosity. That was really nice.
Are you done, Terry, or can I add in at this
You
point?
know, we're kind of co-reading. Let's just go.
I just add real quick to this. Well, like I said, she feels like the life of the part. She feels
Mhm.
really alive, really spicy, really um, like she liked to talk to everybody. And what she's showing me now, though, is as she's looking down towards you. So she's like on my stage, she's like looking down towards the earth, and she's just filling my vision. Of course, I'm not behind her looking down, but what she's showing me as she looks at you guys, she just sees gems, jewels. And what she's really showing me is just how she's like, I, you are all so valuable to me, so
Mm,
valuable.
mhm,
I couldn't see it when I was there. I mean, I knew a little bit. Of course, I valued you guys, but I didn't realize how valuable
mhm,
you all are, how much the whole family, and she's not just talking about you, Dora, she's talking about the whole, like, nieces, nephews, just everybody who is still on earth, how exactly valuable they are to her, that she just
mhm.
realizes what an amazing thing you guys had. It's really amazing. And the other feeling I get from her is you really live life to the fullest. Really do it, because she just
Yeah.
she just sees how valuable this is, and how she would have been even a bigger life of the party if she knew this.
I love that.
Yeah.
She's talking to me about the babies. Sorry, Jane, I'll just finish this up. She's talking to me about the babies, but she's also talking to me. Was she very close with some neighbors? Did she have like a BFF, best girlfriend that she's wanting to send that family that she's got, like, I don't know if they were neighbors. It's kind of like maybe it's a group of girlfriends, but they were tight. She's saying that she wants to send a special greeting out to them and send them all her love and let them know she's watching over all of you, the family, you, the babies, and her good, close soul friends. That's kind of the way she's making me feel they were. And that's all I got. Thank you.
Yes, the neighbor. Good
Yeah,
Oh,
friends with the neighbor.
okay.
yeah,
Say a special hello.
yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
sweet.
So I got that Ramona had dark hair, but a little bit of a reddish tint to it. And I'm not sure if she added the red or if she was natural, but I got her a little bit dark, but little bit of reddish tint or like highlight in it. Um, I did get that she was ill and it was a long ending for her. I did get that she wants you to know that she is fine now, that she is wide awake and very clear and fine. She is clear in her communication, and she wants to thank you for all the care that everybody extended to her and all the decisions that were made on her behalf. I do feel as though she was a hard worker herself, and I feel as though she took care of some elderly family members or elderly. I don't know if it was a friend or family member or somebody, but she took care of other people. And I'm also getting that she did night work. And what makes me think that is that she seemed to be tired. And I'm not sure if she sort of worked late shift or she worked morning shift or she worked night shift. There's something, she was tired and had to sleep, but either that or, so I feel as though she was a nursing type of person herself. And she wants you to know that to remember her in her heyday. And she says that there's a picture of her that you have, that she has her hair done and she has a cute outfit on, not dressy, but like a sporty or fashionable outfit on. She said she likes that picture. And she's telling me that she had cute cars too, that she had a car that she really loved, and she drove that car everywhere, anywhere. I mean, it was like a part of her, and she really enjoyed having that freedom and having that. But she said she was in the car going back and forth a lot. I do feel as though she also took care of the babies as well. I'm not sure if it was her grandchildren or if it was something else in that way. So I don't know if any of that sounded familiar to you. Oh, 10 years in the nursing home. It was long. Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
Karen. Nice to see you. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
And she
but
said
she's still at 90.
How
at
nice.
90, she loved
Good
her
for
hair
her.
dyed and lipstick. Yep.
Good
Yep.
for her. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
A lovely soul.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's see who is. Thank you very much, Dora. Oh, and she did watch 4 grandchildren.
Oh, okay. You
Mm,
can
okay,
talk
good.
about the children. Oh, that's beautiful.
Good. Well, she sends you her love, wants you to know
Mhm.
that she is doing well, and that she wants to thank everybody for all of the care and decisions that they made. And look who's here. Priscilla
Oh,
is here.
hi,
Hi,
Priscilla.
Priscilla. Thank you so much for coming by. That's so sweet. You're
Nice. Hey,
welcome,
Priscilla,
Dora.
did you have a good time last night? Let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
So Jessica Lynn is next. She said, may I have a message from my spirit team? Hi, Jessica. Thanks for your question.
Hey, Jessica. Okay. Hmm. Jessica, maybe you can validate for me. I'm hearing topsy-turvy. Now, could you let me know, are there some things that are just really topsy-turvy in your life? I feel like I kept seeing like tumbling and things getting flipped upside down. Um, Let me know if you're having any of that happening in your life right now. Because they're wanting me to tell you that it's not it's not something to be worried about. It's part of your growth and evolution, and it's basically things getting shaken up to help you see things from a different perspective. Let me see what she's. Oh, I don't see any comment from you, so I'll just keep letting them come through. Um, yes, we want you to understand that we have not turned a blind eye to what's going on with you at this time, but we want you also to see from a different perspective that this is, in fact, something that is setting you up for even better times in your life to come. This new perspective, this fresh breeze coming through the window, this, and they're showing me like sparkling light, this illuminating light, that is going to be shared with you by us very intimately, very, very close, so that you can actually feel the energy of the light that is being shown to you at this time in your life. Don't worry for a minute. it's a very good thing. It's a very good thing for you. And if you can sense the sailing on the water, know that there are smooth waters ahead for you. Little bit of disturbance is there to help you along the way, and it will be beneficial, and you will know this in the coming days. Okay?
She said that
Wow.
she feels that kind of energy, and she said that I felt like I've been up and down energetically.
Topsy-turvy. Yeah, okay.
Uh,
Right, it's gonna be
well,
okay.
I think you have, because when I get ready for a show like this, I often pull a few cards, oracle cards, to see like what do I need to know. And sometimes the cards say something to me. Sometimes they say something to somebody else that I don't know yet. And so they're directing me to one of the cards I pulled, that this card is actually for you. So the card I pulled, it's kind of hard to see. This is the Priestess of Light, but it's power over difficulty.
Oh, beautiful.
Power over difficulty. And when I had not read the book on this one before, but it also says down there, reclaiming your power. So that is the
Yeah.
message I was getting psychically as well. It's time to reclaim your power. They basically are just saying, when I read the book, that this is representing that change is coming, that you have been having some difficulties, you've been experiencing these things, and you might want to think of them as like growth.
Yeah.
Growth pains, growing pains a little bit. But so they're saying reclaim your power, call back your power. And one of the things that's hard to see here, I don't know if we can do it, but there's swans here at the bottom. And the swans, are swimming because they can swim on the calmer waters. So calmness is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got.
Wow. That was really, really good, ladies. You guys picked up on it right away. So, Jessica, what they want you to know is they want you to work on balancing your own energy. And you can do this by being very ritualistic or, routine on your grounding and your balancing of your energies. It's really to see how much control that we have over our own energies, and to not it's almost like it's a way for you to get into a canoe along the water so that you're supported in a canoe rather than just floating and tumbling in the water as the river goes down. And so you're picking up the current, you're picking up the energy of the collective, but it's really important that we all learn to hold our own energy steady and balanced and allow this energy to pass through us. And that's that sort of like that vehicle that you would use rather than just allowing it to topple over you. But and this is you becoming more sensitive, more aware of your own energy cycles and your own frequency. I feel like there's like a frequency change to you, and we sort of feel, sort of untethered for a while. And then once we gain our bearings, we can weather the storm, so to speak. But and you could be just really sensitive to the storms. I'm not sure where you are, but yeah. Yeah, it's a definite reminder to stay in balance and to work on your balance. But it is all part of your spiritual journey, just like the ladies mentioned.
Oh, yeah. And Jessica, may I say, this is coming from me. Many of us are going through this right now. Many of us are feeling these highly charged vibrational energies. It's all part of the shift that mankind is going through right now. So just ride that water like the guides directed you to, and know that it does help us see things from a different perspective, because we're kind of forced to look at it in a different way.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right. So Suzanne is next, and she says, "Can I know more about who my guides are and if there's a message for me?" And Suzanne, just say hello and let us know you're here. And after Suzanne is Julie Hamill. And Julie, you can just say hello. You'll be next. Thanks, Suzanne. So I feel like your spirit guides are telling me they're like your best friend, and they're almost like holding on to you and hugging you sort of shoulder to shoulder. And they want you to know that you can that you're in good hands with these guides, that these guides are guiding you and have always guided you your entire life.
Mhm.
They know everything. And they not only this lifetime, but they know the last lifetime too, and the last lifetime. This guide knows you, knows your soul, is what he's saying. He knows your soul and your soul's true desire and your soul's capacity and your soul's just the potential of your soul. And this is where your guide is guiding you on your spiritual journey. And this, you can call them your best friend. And what is that name? I can hear it, but I can't say it. But I'll let you know if I can hear it a little bit more. So go ahead. Oh, she says, I believe that. Good, good. How about you ladies?
Could the word have been confidant?
No, I was thinking of a name, but yeah, that sounds like her guide too. Yeah.
So I got one guide that just came onto my stage, filled it up, and I can't really look away. So I was just waiting there, and suddenly this woman appeared, a tall, lovely woman. I She's got her back to me so I can see how she's dressed. And she's dressed in the most amazing outfit. It looks almost like it's a sari, and it has like the back of it starts at the shoulders and it comes down. It's red. She's wearing red, woven with gold, and it's as if she has like a some red and then gold, red and gold, red and gold, all the way down to the ground, and the sari wraps around at her feet. It's hard to say it's a sari because she also looks a little bit Spanish. Like this could be some sort of Spanish dress. I don't know, with all the layers in back. And what I do see is I see that she uses her hand on the end of this cape, and it's part of how she makes things happen. She's got a little bit of flair here, and she told me her name is Grace,
Oh, nice.
and she is one of your guides. That's the only guide I'm seeing right now. I know you have more guides, but she's the only. This is the only one that's showing themselves to me, and that she wants to work with you. She wants you to go ahead and call her by name, Grace, and knowing that all those meanings of grace, you know, that's a pretty loaded name there. So that's what I got, Grace.
Beautiful. I love it. Well, it's interesting. I got very much like us three, three main guides that have been with you. And one I feel like is what the one Jane was talking about. Now, this is not a female energy. This is a light energy. This is like, oh, how do I describe it? It's a sphere of light that vibrates and communicates. They're telling me that you felt this a lot of messages, and you felt that closeness at a very young age. You were aware of energies around you at a very young age, and throughout your life, you've questioned, you've understood that you had help and they were with you, and then other times you just went through life and kind of forgot about it. But what they're telling me now is that these three have been the solid ones with you, and as Jean said, in other lifetimes as well. But you've had other guides come and go. So what I saw was like during different parts of your life, you might have needed a specific type of guidance that another guide could provide for you. But they're telling me these three were the primary ones that have been with you all these times, and that they're so happy for you. We're so happy for you right now because the time has come where you can be comfortable to learn and grow and speak to them, speak out loud to them, and speak to others about them, and understand that they walk arm in arm, side by side with you through this lifetime. And they want you, the main guide is just saying, believe and trust, because you've always known. And yes, it was true.
Wow.
We got chills on that one.
Wow.
That's
She's saying,
interesting.
this is all new to me.
Ah, okay. Well, you've got quite the
Interesting.
journey ahead.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Suzanne. And I have next is Julie Hamill, and after Julie is Chick from Ohio. So is Julie, you're welcome, Suzanne. Did Julie say hi? Let me just see. I think there was a couple of back and forth here. Julie, if you don't mind saying hi, that'd be great.
Can I ask Karen Doyle where the earthquake was? She said earthquake here on September 23rd. Trying to think. California?
I think there was. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Very kind of you. So, Julie Hamill, are you still here? Oh, she is. I see her. Sorry. Okay. She says, will I meet someone who will help me with my grandson within the next 2 months?
So that's a very, very broad question,
It
and
sure is.
I'm worried that they're going to say that you're going to meet like a medical person to help with the grandson. So I would like a little more info. Do you mean a romantic partner? Do you mean
What kind of help do you need with
friends?
your grandson? Somebody to watch him? Somebody to take care of him?
Yeah, that would be helpful on this one because I'm not quite sure what you're asking. A spouse. Okay.
Next
In the
2
next 2 months.
Yeah, time frames. Ooh. Okay. Right. Well, Julie, I'm going to read the cards for you. My guys got really pushy. I grabbed the wrong deck. I was shuffling away, and they're like, no, no, not that deck. So this other deck apparently has the message for you that they want you to hear. This is the Intuit deck, and I just started working with it. So I guess they're putting the message in there for you right now. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. The first thing, though, when I tune into your energy, Julie, is that you are a very capable woman. You've got a very capable, can-do spirit, that you're strong. And yet you're kind of reaching a point where you have, they're showing me kind of like a conflict or something where you feel you might be sensing that this person is coming. Let's see what the cards are going to say about that. Maybe that's what it is. But let me draw 3 cards and we'll ask the guides what they mean by these cards. So the first one, okay, all right. This is the 8 of Coins. See that little light off there? So, yeah, you see this guy, diligently working. That's what it's about. And it kind of was just what I said about your energy. You stick to it. You work hard. You're proud of your work, and you feel good about your work, and you're committed to your self-assurance. Okay, that's what the first card is. Next card, I have to look myself. 9 of Cups. Okay, now 9 of Cups is. Cups are about emotions. So this is about emotional fulfillment. And maybe that's what the conflict is about, is that you know that you're capable of handling things yourself and you're very good at it. But at this point, now you're wanting at this point in your life to have that emotional fulfillment. Wishes come true. This is the wish card. Feeling good, feeling happy, and being satisfied. So that's what this card is saying. Let's take this last card. Oh, interesting. This is the solar eclipse card. This deck has some specialty cards, and it's really a fun deck to read. So, so what this card says, I don't know if you can read it because it's in gold, but it says, big changes are coming. And maybe this is what you're feeling or sensing or desiring. But this is saying the timing on this particular card says about 6 months. It's about finding your inner truth. And it is also a catalyst. A solar eclipse is a sign of a catalyst for change. So it's a transformation and a cosmic trigger. It also is about new beginnings. So I'm just going to consult with the guides very briefly and make sure we've got this correct. That's once again, they're showing me that this is your energy here, dedicated, hardworking, capable, and you want to stay that way. And 9 of Cups is saying now you're wanting some emotional fulfillment. You're wanting, you're desiring to feel good, feel happy, and maybe not be alone. And then the solar eclipse is saying, yes, change is coming. About 6 months. Solar eclipse is also, they're giving me, is a time of revelation. So look into yourself, excuse me, and feel very confident about who you are as a woman, how you are lovely, how you're kind, how you're generous, all the things that you would have to give to this person that's going to come into your life. And I think those are very positive cards. So keep us posted.
Well, my guides are telling me a slightly different story here.
Oh dear.
Not too different, but a little bit. So they have divided this into 2 things. So right away, when I read your question and then I got the feedback on your question, they put a big old stop in my vision. And then I had to look at it a little bit closer, and they were showing me like a little TikTok video of a mare and a stallion, and the mare having her ears back and not liking that stallion, and but this big stop, like, and I'm like, okay. So then I thought, okay, give me more info here. What's really going on here? And they said there's 2 things going on here. And so the first thing they said to me, they said she will get help. Cut. That's getting help with your grandson is a whole different thing. You will actually get help in the next 2 months. And they said she will also meet someone who is right. within the next 2 months, but you'll just meet him. And when you meet him, at first, you're going to be putting your ears back like a mare who's not so thrilled to see that stallion. So just know that you're meeting somebody. You're not going to necessarily like him a lot at first. And I don't mean, I want to be very careful here. I'm not saying that you're not going to like him and you're going to go ahead and partner up with somebody you don't like. No, make sure you like him, but at first this man is not going to seemingly check all the little boxes that you like. You're going to have to think about it a little. So you'll meet him in this area, but you won't be dating him in this next 2 months. So, okay, that's what I got.
Interesting, Terry. I got something a little close to that. I did see, I didn't see a romantic partner coming in the next 2 months, but I did see somebody who was more like a mentor and or a guide or some sort of an assistant for you. Somebody who is going to be helpful to you, but I don't see any romance there. I see somebody being kind to you. I feel as though this person may have had similar circumstances and can see what you're working on. But like Terry said, I don't think that there's a connection there. But there's more somebody that you can be a confidant, that can be a confidant for you, or a mentor, or and I almost see like a spiritual advisor, or I don't know if there's some sort of a support group, or there's somebody who has almost like counseling type of energy around them that they can mentor you or counsel you, or walk you through things. But I don't see that this person is somebody who you would be considering. Now, it may be that they help you and then, months later something might happen.
Mhm.
But Terry said that she sees somebody helping, but
Yeah.
not so much in the romance department. But keep your eyes open, and thank you very much for your question, Julie. We wish
Yeah.
you all the best. Yeah. Okay. So I have Chick from Ohio is next. And after Chick from Ohio, I have Water Sign. And Water Sign, just say hi. Okay, Chick from Ohio says, will a man come into my life by the end of this year? Wow. You ladies have tall orders. Let's see. You're welcome. And I don't know, did you guys see, I was at a family member's house. It wasn't me, but they had on that over 70 bachelor thing where
Oh,
the
dear.
bachelors were and the bachelorette were all over 70.
Oh,
It was interesting. It was interesting. Thank you, Water Sign. Let's see. Not that you're over 70, Chick from Ohio. I'm just saying.
Everybody's looking for love. That's what it is.
The energies, there's something about the energies that are just not conducive for the end of the year. My pendulum is just going into, it's not favorable through the end of the year. What about the first quarter by March of next year? I see it, yes. What about February of next year? Somewhere around February, March of next year. So these things are, it's really important to allow for this divine timing. Put in your order, put in your specificities, be specific, and then let go of the outcome. And just prepare, but it may just be a little bit longer than you expect there, Chick from Ohio. How about you ladies?
Well, Chick from Ohio, I have shuffled the deck and blessed it for you. However, the first thing I heard was she has work to do. So, kind of coincides with what Jean is saying there. And I'm feeling like this work is energy work. It's energy work on your, okay, it's energy work on how you view yourself. I'm seeing like Cinderella looking into the mirror, into the mirror. And in association with manifesting what you want and writing things down, take a look in the mirror, envision yourself as a partner to this one that you're writing down the his personality and how he looks. But envision yourself as a partner to that, and then envision how you feel and how you can be what they're saying beneficial to this person that you are going to meet. They're telling me you are going to meet someone. The cards will tell us a little more, but you are going to meet someone, but they want you to work on your visuals. They say you have some work to do. Let's go with that first card. I haven't looked at it yet. And oh, here we go. It's Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. This is a decisive moment. This is about life cycles and karma. So we'll see what the other cards have to say to go with this, but this is about things happening. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. 6 of Coins. Oh, this is interesting. This is giving and receiving. That's kind of what I was feeling when they were saying, look at not only what you want, but how you can be a beneficial partner to someone, right? Because sometimes we get one-sided. It's like, what's this guy going to do for me? Well, you have to think about what can I do for a partner? And this is about generosity, balance, kindness, care, and it's quid pro quo. That I think that's what we just said, you know, and exchange, right? And at last one is the 10 of Coins. That's interesting. That baby's showing up. It's like, oh, it's upside down. That's okay. The 10 of Coins is about the love of money. It's about someone who is married for money. It's about money concerns, and it's also about financial loss. So as the first messages that came through, I feel like you've got some work to do. And take the messages of this card into the work that you're going to do. Do a little work on yourself. I know you may think, why do I have to work on myself? But we all do. We all do. And it's a joy to discover things about yourself. And it's also a joy, I'm hearing, to reinvent yourself. Reinvent. Okay, that's the message. Thank you.
Well, chick from Ohio, I went into your spirit team, and I actually, before we did this whole show, I opened the Akashic records if people wanted to hear, and kind of like, so we can get a little bit more of the message. So I hope you did, because they kind of actually had a little answer here. And they really, really jived with one of the messages that Jean gave, that put, in fact, I just heard it, put in your order. But what they showed me first on what I see as your flow of life, is that you do have some work to do on yourself. You need to work on yourself. But this person, you need to know who you want. What do you want? Put in your order. Write down who you want as that partner, and then let it go. Don't think about it anymore, and start working on yourself. And again, they are emphasizing finances, that maybe you need to shore up your finances a little bit. Maybe you need to, they're saying plug the leaks, that there's probably little bits where money is going out, little things that you forgot you signed up for, and little bits of money are going out. By being diligent with that, it means that you will be diligent in more areas and be a more trustworthy partner. And I also believe that somehow that trustworthiness goes out and comes back to you in the form of a partner that's more trustworthy. So that's
Interesting.
like that.
Interesting.
And time-wise, I also did not get 2024, but I got 2025. So
Interesting. Wow. And that trust factor was what Terry was talking about. Work on trusting yourself and that you can make the right, you can feel the right energies of what's right for you there, chick from Ohio. Thank you very much for your question. And you guys, ladies, I choose what I'm attracted to. And I usually go by, not usually, but I don't read the question. I just go by the name, and I'm sorry, but this is another love question. And I know you guys are like me.
You're just
I
saying
just
to apologize for that love question.
I love to read about love. I don't have a
It's
problem with
not
that.
intentional, and I'm drawn to the people, to your energy is what I'm drawn to, and I don't read the questions, and a lot of times, well, yeah, just okay. So water sign says, I would like some insights regarding my interest in Paul. Is it divinely guided? Are we meant to connect one day? Interesting.
It's a good question.
So I feel as though your interest in Paul is from a previous life. I think you recognize him from being in your soul family. You may radiate with him, like you may feel like a vibration or a impression from him, and you may feel like this, like this. It's not really an attraction; it's like an affinity. Um, and it's from a previous life, but this person is in your soul family, and it's not like family, but people who we incarnate with. So he's familiar to you. um, I don't see a romantic connection. I do see more of a uh, it's a heartfelt connection, and I'm not sure if it's even friendship. It's you will connect with his soul. Um, but I don't see a lasting relationship with that. Um, how about you ladies?
Go ahead, Terry, if you're ready.
I immediately, I mean, before I could even hardly think about you, they immediately put sound bowls on my stage, a bunch of sound bowls, and started playing them. And the sound bowls are like, one was here, one was here, one was here. They're almost like honeycombed, going from very large to smaller ones. And they started playing them. And the word I kept getting was attunement. Attunement, that there is something in you that needs some attunement. And so
Interesting.
I I really am not getting so much about Paul. I'm really getting something about you. That your soul, the song of your life, the vibration of your life needs a little bit of an attunement. You need to be paying attention. And so as I watched these bowls a little bit more, then a different kind of bowl came to the front, a small one. And I recognized that Paul represents this, that this one's represented by Paul. And I don't think that they're saying this is a romantic relationship. But Paul plays a big part in this attuning to yourself, attuning and knowing that there's this person that you love and that this person appreciates and finds you very nice. But I have a feeling that what they want you to do is really work on yourself first. and maybe he comes into this attunement with you. But all I know is right now that you need to work on your vibration, your frequency, learning to embrace happiness, that sort of thing.
She says,
Very
I
interesting. Yeah.
have the impression that he's like myself in a male version. I think that's soul connection, that you
That,
recognize each other. That's
mhm,
neat.
that is neat.
Wow.
That's interesting. I wrote down the first thing I heard was Diamond in the Rough, and I wasn't sure who that was about, but I'm feeling like that's probably exactly what Terry's talking about. They said Diamond in the Rough needs time. I got and then I got the cards and I said, shuffling these cards for water sign. And as I'm shuffling, I see this card go by and I'm like, okay, I see that there. And then I keep shuffling and it kept coming back on top. So I don't know what the other cards are, but it's going to be interesting because this card is the Lovers. Now, the Lovers it's about a union. It's also about relationships and connections. And it can be solely about romance, but it can also be about duality and relationships. So I'm wondering, we'll see what the next card is. I do not know. And it is the 9 of Cups. Interesting, because cups are emotion, often about love. This is that drew this earlier. This is a happy, satisfied, really wanting those wishes to come through. I think this is what you are searching for. I believe and I'm feeling strongly that the diamond in the rough is you. And what this message is trying to say is, yes, we understand from your guides, you're looking for this, but you've got this desire in your heart that's it's coming out in the forefront, and there's a little work that needs to be done. Interesting, because the next card is the Page of Swords, thirst for knowledge. So this is about learning to be communicative. Let's see if I can say this. Communicative, very more communicative than you are right now. Understanding how to communicate with someone, understanding how to actually, what I'm feeling like is see what it is about you as it falls into place in relationship to this other person. I'm going to do one more because this is a little interesting for me even. The next card is the moon. Okay, here's the answer they're looking for then. It's mental clarity, releasing fear and anxiety, hearing and trusting. Trust your intuition, and things will be unveiled and revealed to you. So I see why they gave me these cards, because this is really a lot of what it's all about. But I don't see it as being a relationship between you two. What I'm hearing and feeling, my gut feeling, which often comes from the guides, is that this soul is going to help you see very deep revelations about yourself. As you said, he feels like a male version of yourself. So learn through this relationship. Not all of them have to end with love and marriage. We have many relationships, and I kind of feel like this is a real learning and growth experience for you. And I don't see anything that says, you're not going to ever find love. It's a process. And I think this relationship is going to be part of that process.
I agree.
Yeah.
There's something you're going to learn from this person, or from this feeling that you get from this person.
Yeah.
There's something in it that is informing you. And that was really good, ladies. Really good. You're welcome, water sign. All the best to you.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So next, let me just take this down. Next, we have a little twisted. I just have to get to it. Here she is. And she would like a general reading, please, and thank you. And her name is Lena.
All right. Let me get these cards out of here. There we go.
Well, I'm getting this so strong that I want to go first if I can.
Yeah.
Um, they immediately showed me what I think is part of your soul that's just is so beautiful. They're just showing me beauty, 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 beauty. And I'm like, why are you showing me so much beauty? And so they're saying, you're very beautiful, but you don't feel that way. You're not as in touch with how beautiful that they see you. One of the things they told me right off the bat is they want you to do some mirror work, and that means just when you're like when you go to the restroom, when you're in the bathroom, before you leave, take a look in the mirror, go eye to eye with yourself, and say I love you, or look how beautiful you are, or what. Just give yourself a good compliment, a real one, not a fake one. Um, so do some mirror work, but they're just saying this is there's some self-esteem work that needs to be here. You need to work on finding value in yourself, making sure that you know how valuable you are, how beautiful you are to them. You don't have to you don't have to change anything. They're not saying change your haircut, change what you dress or anything. They're just saying just you need to know how valuable your soul is. That's what you need right now. Know how much we value you. Okay.
Beautiful. I love that. The first thing I heard, Lena, I don't, or a little twisted. Can you tell me if you've been on a voyage lately or you have a dream voyage, a dream journey that you've held in your heart? Because that's what they told me. There's a dream voyage. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, uh, also that you're ready for the revelations that will come. And they are going to be coming for you. So please watch. And the way you watch is a message you feel inside, um, a message that uh, you are worthy of this little dream that you're holding in your heart. I just keep feeling like they're showing me a fire, little fire in your heart, little flame. Like perhaps at one time you thought it all was not possible. It all would be taken from you. And this little dream didn't have any foundation, but they're wanting you to know that it is absolutely still very valuable and revelations are going to come to you in shortly and be looking for them. Expect, listen, I'm hearing peek around the corner. They're saying peek around the corner. Be looking for them. Feel the vibration of wonderful, beautiful things coming into your life and be on the lookout for a dream voyage because that came to me, boom, like very strongly. They wouldn't let me let it go. And that's all the information I have. But they're saying, and the other thing was, you're ready for the revelations that will come to you now. There you go. Oh, oh, bless your heart. Okay. Yeah. Mm.
So she says, "Thank you. I lost confidence when I had a stroke." But what I was hearing for you, Lena, is don't believe everything that you think. Be kind to yourself. It's important to work on increasing your vibration and frequency. Just because others have treated you poorly or have dismissed you or have ignored you doesn't mean that this is what you deserve. It's really important for you to be your own advocate and your own cheerleader and your own there is we are responsible for our own um, self-image. It's up to us. Nobody's going to do it for us, and it's really important. I feel like that Terry Suzuki was picking up that you're in a little bit of a funk now, if you don't mind me saying it that way, and that it's really important that we need to pick ourselves back up and find the gratitude, find the blessings, find what it is that is going right, find what it is that we do like about ourselves, find what it is that we can say is kind to ourselves. And this mirror work that we're talking about, um, it's really important for all of us, and anybody can get into a funk like that. And it's really easy to slip. And what that is, it's not true, Lena. It's not true.
Mm.
It is your ego trying to control the situation and try and sort of explain why you're in this funk. It's not true. It's just a phase that you're going through. And it's up to you to say, I'm not going to believe that. I'm not going to let myself get into that funk. I'm going to look at the bright side. I'm going to find something every day, or 5 things every day that I can be grateful for, and work on bringing up that energy, that frequency and vibration in your own spirit there. And I do feel as though this was a tough blow for you. And I think that this is where you're just trying to dig yourself back out of it. But you can do it. You can do it. And it is possible. It's a matter of perspective. It's, looking at it this way or looking at it that way.
Yeah.
And nothing's different other than how you look at it. And that would really make a huge difference for you there, Lena. And I'm so sorry to hear that you're going through those tough
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thank you. I don't know if she had anything else to comment.
Don't
Oh,
forget
she
the people
says,
around the corner.
Source has had me
Okay.
on a journey my whole life.
There
Okay.
you are. There you are. That's beautiful. Expect that. I just feel it very strongly that the vibration of you expecting good things will draw them to you.
She said, "Oh, ladies, you nailed it. It totally resonates. Thank you so much for this beautiful message. You're
Oh,
very welcome.
namaste. Namaste, dear.
You're very welcome."
Yeah.
So, Teri Lee, how can everybody contact you if they now I want to let you guys know I have like 20 more questions, but we are we are out of time for today, but we do all provide private readings. So Teri Lee, how can they get a hold of you?
You can book a full hour private reading with me at purevisionarypsychic.com. And I also do readings like we are doing here today on Wednesday. So I'll be on next Wednesday. And please come and subscribe to my channel and watch the community board. And you'll see upcoming shows where I'm reading by myself, or as now with these fantastic, lovely readers here. Okay.
And Suzuki, how can everybody get a hold of you?
Well, I'm going on a little hiatus for a while, so they really can't contact me.
Oh.
um, I I will. It's so funny. I'm going on hiatus and now. Everybody's trying to get a reading. Um, So, what you can do for now is just watch for me on YouTube, because I will be doing little teeny lives. I might be doing some recorded shows while I'm gone. I know I have some shows like this show won't show up on my feed for a little while I'm gone. But so right now, you're just going to have to be patient and contact these two ladies instead.
We're
Well,
here.
your calendar will open back up later on this year at the end, like November and December. So
Yeah.
keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I do also do private readings, and it's under sunpsychicgene.com. And thank you all very much for coming and for supporting us, and everybody being so patient. There are a lot of people here, there are a lot of questions, and we all really appreciate your patience and understanding and support. I've had a lot of people say in the chat that they had picked up messages from other people's readings, and that often happens as well.
Beautiful.
So I will be back tomorrow. I'm with Mark, the Spirit Whisperer, will be on my channel tomorrow. And I have much more coming up. So please do watch for my community page postings. And I look forward to seeing you all again. Thank you very much, ladies. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Take care.
Namaste.
Bye-bye.